The Hmong people live in the mountains of Southeast Asia. Their culture is very different from others and has been around for hundreds of years. The Hmong came from China and traveled through mountains, forests, and rivers on a fantastic trip that shaped their culture, language, and way of life, such as their past, traditions, and art, and how hard it is for them to keep their identity in a world that is changing so quickly. Family trees and moving. The Hmong have roots in old China, where they lived in the mountainous southern China for thousands of years. However, the Hmong were persecuted and there was political instability, so large groups of them left and settled in places like Laos, Vietnam, Thailand, and Myanmar in Southeast Asia. People from the Hmong tribe now live in Western countries like the US, France, and Australia. Language and oral history. A critical part of the Hmong culture is their language, which has many different languages. The writing was made by hand in the 1950s and is unique to the language. However, the Hmong have a solid oral heritage. Stories, legends, and histories have been told from generation to generation. These oral traditions store cultural information that helps keep their heritage alive and gives them a sense of continuity. Styles and traditions. People worldwide know Hmong culture for its lively events, intricate textiles, and traditional music. One of the most critical events in the Hmong schedule is the celebration of the New Year, which includes brightly colored clothes, lively dances, and traditional games. Hmong textiles decorated with elaborate designs representing important beliefs and stories are both an artistic form and a communication method. Hmong music, which uses a mix of wind instruments, percussion, and singing, also makes people feel happy and celebratory. Problems in who you are. The Hmong people are having a hard time keeping their national identity alive as they move to different countries and adapt to modern life. Young people born and raised in Western cultures often need help to balance their Hmong heritage with the influences of the primary culture. To deal with these problems, people support Hmong artists and artisans, promote cultural education, and organize community events. These programs aim to give Hmong youth a feeling of pride and belonging, which will help them keep up their cultural traditions. Moving away from Hmong. The fact that the Hmong have moved around shows their strength and flexibility. Although they had to leave their home country, they have built strong groups in other countries while keeping close ties to their roots. Hmong immigrants have built strong communities in places like the United States. They have added to the culture of the places they have lived while also keeping their practices alive. Hmong business owners, workers, and artists have come forward, bringing new ideas and skills to society. The Hmong people have a large and varied cultural history that goes back hundreds of years. Their lively events, unique textiles, and a strong sense of community exemplify this. The Hmong keep celebrating their customs and adapting to the changing world, even though it can be hard for them to keep their identity. The Hmong are a great example of how culture can connect people across countries and through generations because they are strong and determined. Their story shows how strong the spirit of a group of people can be when they share a past and traditions. Festivals of culture. Hmong villages worldwide hold festivals and other cultural events to honor and share their heritage with others. Folk music, dance, clothing, and food from different areas are showcased at these events. These events allow young people to connect with their roots and learn about Hmong customs, and they also give them a chance to be involved in the community as a whole. Language and education in the Hmong. Language schools, community classes, and online tools have been used to help keep the Hmong language alive. Hmong parents and community leaders know how important it is to pass on their language to the next generation so that they can keep their ethnic identity. To ensure that Hmong children can go to school and keep their language and culture alive, bilingual education programs and Hmong language training schools have been set up. Traditional arts and crafts. Hmong artists and craftspeople still make conventional items like silver jewelry, elaborate embroidery, and batik fabrics. To meet the needs of today's market, they use traditional patterns and methods in modern designs. This lets their artistry grow and appeal to more people. This mix of custom and modernity helps keep traditional crafts alive and gives Hmong artists money. Online communities and social media. The rise of technology and social media has given Hmong people and communities ways to connect, share, and support their culture. There are now online Hmong culture-focused groups, sites, and social media pages that make it easier to talk, share stories, and share ideas. Hmong people can use these platforms to stay in touch, keep their customs alive, and spread information about their cultural heritage, no matter where they live. Entrepreneurship among the Hmong. Many people have turned to business to keep their practices alive and help their communities. People from the Hmong community start companies to sell things like traditional clothing, crafts, and tasty foods. Hmong entrepreneurs keep their customs alive while creating opportunities for economic growth by combining their knowledge of culture with modern business practices. Programs for cultural exchange. Hmong community and organization groups host cultural exchange events where people from other backgrounds can learn about Hmong customs and ways of life. Through these programs, the Hmong people can break down stereotypes about their society and help people from different cultures understand each other better. At the same time, they learn about different cultures, which allows them to accept and appreciate each other's differences. These are just a few ways that the Hmong have been able to adapt to modern life while keeping their customs alive. They are strong, resourceful, and committed to their heritage because they can adapt to new situations while still being strongly linked to their cultural roots. Hmong language training schools focus on teaching the Hmong language and culture. These schools aim to give students a complete place to learn where they can become fluent in the Hmong language and learn a lot about Hmong culture, history, and beliefs. The program's primary goal at Hmong language immersion schools is to help students become better at speaking, reading, and writing the Hmong language. The program is meant to be immersive, meaning most lessons are taught in Hmong. Folktales, songs, dances, and traditional arts and crafts are just some things students learn about Hmong culture. The program may also include Hmong history, literature, and cultural practices. The main goal of Hmong language education schools is to help students learn 2 languages and how to read and write in both. Even though the primary language of teaching is Hmong, English, or the host country's primary language is also taught to help students improve their overall language skills. Most of the teachers in these schools are bilingual, meaning they are fluent in Hmong as the primary language. This makes conversation and teaching easier. In Hmong language immersion schools, there is a strong focus on cultural integration and giving students a sense of cultural identity. Cultural celebrations, activities, and events are built into the school calendar so that students can experience Hmong customs for themselves. These include Hmong New Year celebrations, traditional dance shows, culture shows, and storytelling sessions. Schools help Hmong students feel proud of and connect to their heritage by exposing them to many parts of Hmong culture. Immersion Hmong schools often work closely with parents and members of the Hmong community to make the school an excellent place to learn. Community members like elders and cultural experts may help make the curriculum, give guest talks, or run cultural workshops. Parents are encouraged to be involved in school events and activities. This shows kids how vital the Hmong language and culture are in their lives. Running Hmong language immersion schools can be challenging because you must find qualified teachers fluent in both Hmong and the primary language, ensure enough tools and funds, and meet the needs of students from various backgrounds. However, these schools have many benefits, such as protecting the Hmong language and culture, helping kids become bilingual and more culturally competent, giving them a strong sense of identity and pride, and making it easier for people in the Hmong community to connect. The Hmong language and culture need to stay alive, and there are Hmong language education schools. They give kids a safe place to learn languages, learn about other cultures, and feel like they belong. This gives them the tools to deal with the challenges of living in a multicultural world while still honoring their heritage. Hmong street foods are a tasty and varied way to eat that shows off the unique tastes and ingredients of Hmong food. Some Hmong street foods may be different based on where you live and what the locals like. But here are some famous examples. Egg rolls. Egg rolls made in the Hmong are popular street food. They are usually filled with ground pork, veggies like cabbage, carrots, and bean sprouts, and spices. The rolls are then dipped in a sour sauce and deep-fried until crispy. Fried chicken. Hmong-style fried chicken is often spiced with herbs and spices that make it taste great. The chicken is marinated to improve its taste, and then it is deep-fried to make the outside crispy and golden while the meat stays juicy and soft. People often eat it as a movable street snack. Cooked meats. Hmong people like to eat a variety of cooked meats as street food. Meats on skewers like pork, chicken, or beef are marinated in a mix of spices and then cooked until they're done. The meat is then juicy, smoky, and full of taste, and can be eaten on the go. Sticky rice, nib nruab nrog. sticky rice is an important part of Hmong food and is often made into movable street food. Traditionally, it is made in bamboo tubes, which give the rice a light scent. Then, the sticky rice is formed into small pieces that are easy to eat by hand. Papaya salad, chuaj tsutw, shredded green papaya, tomatoes, chili peppers, lime juice, fish sauce, and other spices make this hot and excellent street food. Crushing the ingredients together with a mortar and pestle brings out their flavors, making a bright and zesty salad with lots of flavor. Grilled corn. Hmong people like to eat grilled corn on the cob as a snack on the go. Butter, salt, and different spices are often used to season the corn before it is cooked over an open flame. That's how a smoky, sweet, and spicy treat is made that people of all ages love. Sweet treats. Many kinds of sweet treats are sold on Hmong streets. Honom krok or coconut pancakes are small, fluffy pancakes made with sugar, coconut milk, and rice flour. The outside is usually a little crispy, and the middle is soft and sweet. They are typically cooked in round shapes and served warm. These examples of Hmong street foods show off the variety of tastes, textures, and creative ways that Hmong food can be made. By trying these street foods, you can enjoy the unique mix of herbs, spices, and ingredients that make Hmong cooking appealing. In the Hmong areas or cities known for street food, in the Hmong culture, food is mainly associated with people of the Hmong ethnic group, but different places or cities may be known for various kinds of Hmong street food based on where they are and how many Hmong people live there. These places are well known for having lively Hmong street food scenes. Many Hmong people live in St. Paul, Minnesota, USA. The city has a busy Hmong market where you can find many different Hmong street foods. People love the Hmong Town Marketplace in St. Paul because it has many food stands and sellers selling traditional Hmong foods and snacks. Luang Prabang, Laos. Many Hmong people live in the city of Luang Prabang, Laos. In Luang Prabang's night market stands to sell grilled meats, sticky rice, and traditional snacks made by the Hmong people. The markets give people a taste of the Hmong community's rich food history. Thailand's Hmong village is a famous tourist spot that showcases Hmong culture, crafts, and food. It is close to Chiang Mai. People go to the town to eat on the streets, where they can find many Hmong dishes, snacks, and desserts. Hongtown Market, California, USA. The Hongtown Market in Fresno, California, is another well-known Hmong market in the United States. This busy market is a gathering place for Hmong people and has a wide range of street food, such as traditional Hmong snacks and treats. Hmong Night Market, Australia. The Hmong Australia Society puts on the Hmong Night Market every year in Melbourne, Australia. At the market, people can get a taste of Hmong food and culture, which includes Hmong street food stands, cultural shows, and traditional crafts. Remember that you can find Hmong street food in places other than these. Hmong groups have spread to many countries around the world. A great way to find and enjoy real Hmong street food is to check out local Hmong markets, community events, and festivals in places with many Hmong people. What kinds of traditional Hmong food should I try at these street food spots? When you look for Hmong street food, you'll find a wide range of traditional meals that show the Hmong people's unique tastes and cooking styles. Some native Hmong foods that you should try are these. There is a famous and tasty Hmong sausage called Nkaij Kaib Hao Xiao Chuaj. It is made with ground pork, herbs, spices, and sometimes sticky rice. It is usually grilled or fried in a pan with fresh herbs and sauces for dips. The sausage tastes tasty and a little spicy. Ansuag plig or Hmong hot pot is a meal shared by everyone. It consists of a broth slowly simmered with different kinds of vegetables, meats like thinly sliced pork or beef, mushrooms, and herbs. Because the items are cooked in the broth at the table, people can make their own hot pot experiences. Hmong chicken soup, Nkaij Kaib Zib. This hearty and fragrant soup is made with soft chicken, ginger, garlic, and many herbs and spices. Fresh herbs, lime juice, and chili peppers are often added to the top and eaten with rice noodles. Stuffed chicken wings, or tichiv into Nkaij Kaib Hao, is a special Hmong food made from deboned chicken wings stuffed with ground pork, glass noodles, mushrooms, and seasonings. The wings are then deep-fried until crispy. People often eat these stuffed chicken wings as a snack or starter. Lab inswag is a delicious Hmong salad made with tomatoes, lime juice, fish sauce, garlic, chili peppers, and other spices. It is made with shredded green papaya. With a hint of spice, sourness, and sweetness, it has a great mix of flavors. Sticky rice, or Nkaij Kaib Zib in Hmong, is integral to Hmong food. It is often given as a side dish or as part of a meal. Usually, the sticky rice is cooked and cut into small pieces that are easy to eat with your hands. Hmong nsuag cob or Hmong bamboo soup is a hearty soup made with mushrooms, bamboo shoots, chicken or pork, and different herbs and spices. With its hearty taste and unique texture from the bamboo shoots, this dish is sure to please. You might find some examples of traditional Hmong foods at places serving Hmong street food. Each dish has its unique mix of tastes and ingredients, resulting in people's traditional cooking. After trying these dishes, you'll have a better understanding of Hmong food and its cultural importance after trying these dishes.
Welcome to Explore Vortex. Explore the world with us, from breathtaking landscapes to hidden gems. Like what you see? Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more adventure.